I don't know if TT though knows anything about this. You know, Cousin Jimmy has to put on some music. Although they copyright, I don't care.
Put on some math for music. Like we ain't getting copyrighted with math for music.
Hold on though. This guy here, I got to play him. He just had me in a good mood. I don't know if you ever heard of this guy, TT.
I should be like Al Green or somebody like that.
I don't know who that is.
You never heard of this guy here? The best performer ever in the world, TT.
Is that James Brown? I can't hear clearly.
I can't hear the lyrics.
That is James Brown.
I don't know.
You got to work on your audio. We can hardly hear.
You don't know James Brown? Are you kidding me?
I can't hear.
Tired of this. America, what the hell?
I told you who it was. It was James Brown, but the audio is very low.
Oh, God. How they used to dance? Back in my day, TT, we used to dance like this.
Cousin Jimmy, you like one arm white, one arm. I can't.
My head came off one of my hands.
We need to have a blooper segment, like just all.
I lost a hand and everything. I don't know.
Earth to Cousin Jimmy. Cousin Jimmy to Earth.
I'm sorry. TT, I'm so disappointed right now.
I can't hear the lyrics.
That's James Brown.
He's a mess.
I can't hear the lyrics.
That's your excuse and you stick into it, right?
Oh,
yep, that's my excuse.
James Brown was a deep man. TT, I'm going to send you a video on James Brown. Now, I don't want you to judge him, but I'm going to send you a video of him performing. Then I'm going to send you a video of him interviewing.
And his tight bell bottoms.
Yeah, and then I'm going to send you a video of him interviewing TT. And all I want you to do is just excuse my brother James for just being a little out of the world, okay? He was just a little out of the world at times. Great performer, man. Shout out to the legendary James Brown.
That's what's up.
All right,
guys.
Shout out to him.
All right, guys. This is show 29. Welcome to Shift the Culture. You are live with your host, DJ Chinny, my co-host, TT, and your cousin, my cousin, crazy cousin Jimmy. Yes, we are live today.
Let me got the camera view. Can't you see my ladies?
He got his ladies lined up tonight.
TT, do you know who that gorgeous lady is right here?
I'm glad you have those two at the top.
Well, you know, listen. So Michelle Obama is the queen of all queens, and I want her to go for to run for president. I think she'll do a great job. You know, old Jasmine Crockett, just love her. She's a boss.
That's Michelle's vice president, Jasmine Crockett.
So Michelle Obama here. Jasmine Crockett, the ball of boss. That's the queen. This is the OG beauty right here, Pam Grier, and this is the new age live wire. I tell her right now, I love me some Nikki. But yeah, I got my ladies behind, but the queen is right here. Shout out to Michelle. Barack Obama's. I tell you right now, Barack, you are a lucky man. You are a lucky gentleman out there. I tell you right now, because if Michelle was free, I tell you right now, I fly to Chicago and I would be out there cooking her every single day. I swear.
Terrible.
Are you finished mesmerizing off of the queens behind you?
I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry.
You're a mess. All right, guys. So today's show is very, very sad. Like I'm telling you, I was reviewing these news topics and the headlines.
Where should they find us at?
Oh, okay. My bad. I'll get into that. But today's topics are very sad, and it had me near tears. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna shift the gears. TT's gonna let us know where to find us. Go ahead, TT.
Yes. Y'all can find us on all social media platforms at Master TV, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube, you name it, we're on it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on everything that you see coming from us. We appreciate it all, good and bad.
Yes, TT, definitely. Let us know
we've
where
been getting some comments. We're getting a lot of comments now. It's packing up now.
Yes, we love that. We love the engagement and keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
So for tonight's show, our first topic is the latest on the Nolan Wells case. The former Mississippi judge Carlos Moore speaks out. And is he right that the charges should already came? Pretty much he's saying that the investigation is very, lackluster, very laissez-faire, laid back, and there's not enough pretty much urgency around this case. And we've also heard from the family obtained civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who's famous for all his previous cases, such as what's the young man's name? Help me out, guys.
Trayvon, is it
Trayvon Martin?
He's part of the George Floyd thing, if I'm not mistaken, and Breonna Taylor, I believe, or
exactly.
Something. Yeah.
So he knows how to get to the bottom of things, and we hope that this, acquisition of this attorney helps this case get some answers for this family. But TT, I would definitely let's start off with you with your thoughts on this case and what the judge said.
I do feel like the investigators are not moving with any urgency, but if they were, I feel like they should start with the minor crimes, being the theft of taking the phone when they clearly wasn't supposed to have the phone, and he clearly asked for his phone back. So let's not forget that part. And then along with like giving underage teens alcohol and then hiding evidence. I feel like if they do that first, then they'll get answers to the bigger crime, being the death of Nolan Wells. I also feel like if the boat was cleaned at the judge house, everyone should be picked up expeditiously. Like if that boat, which was evidence, was cleaned up at a judge's house who knows the law, who knows how to move around the law, I feel like everybody, including that judge, should be picked up. Any person with two eyes can see right through this case. That's how I feel. I also feel like lying should also, cause for questioning, because y'all stated that he went with the girl, but nobody knew who the girl was. So I feel like that's something that they should, be questioning. But on a not saying that's not serious, but on a more serious note, I feel like these teens knew that their family knew very powerful people, and this caused them to murder Nolan Wells and, made them feel like they can get away with it. So y'all know what I'm finna say. Lock them all up. They all need to be in jail. This is sick. It's sick that this is something that's going on for this long, and investigators are not moving with any urgency. Like, they just don't care. But like he said, if roles were reversed, if it was 3 black men on a boat with a white man, and the white man went overboard, guess what? Everybody would be in jail right now. It wouldn't be we're walking around freely. We wouldn't have had time to delete our Instagrams or deactivate them or anything. We would have been in jail. So yes, I feel like they should all be locked up, including that judge, because why did you feel the need to have this boat in the back of your house getting cleaned at this time? So,
and it wasn't her boat.
Yeah, exactly.
And just to go into that, TT, one of the things that Mr. Carlos Moore, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, former judge. Yeah,
he said something. He's a former Mississippi judge, and shout out to Mr. Moore. Thank you for doing this video. That video you did, because you enlighten a lot of people who don't understand the judicial process, specifically when it comes to the state of Mississippi. You are someone that's been there, and I can tell you this right now, just based off of what he said, he made a great point. Someone should be locked up, or at least should be charged with theft.
Yeah, for the phone.
For the phone.
Especially with y'all knowing who had the phone.
Right.
And he didn't report it. They had to go looking for it.
Right. Now
but who goes anywhere to see a girl without their phone?
Well, listen to me.
Let's be realistic.
Listen to me. Days later, one of Nolan Wells' so-called best friends, come out in a video, and he says that it was actually him in this video that's been circulating that is screaming and getting ready to fight and saying that he's the one asking for his phone. But if you really think about it, it's from what Ben Crump said, that they have been doing their private investigation. Nolan Wells' supposed friend, the young man who came out,
the family doesn't know him.
The family doesn't know him. And the mom did say that, he sent his condolences and things of that nature, but they don't know him. And then he's saying that, well, I was the one in that video, but the people that Ben Crump has been privately investigating and having conversations with who were there on the scene said there was 2 incidents. There was one with this gentleman, and then there was another with Nolan Wells. And then Nolan Wells' phone miraculously is in the possession of one of the guys that was on the boat with him. They called him mom 11 p.m. When they done got home and all that stuff, then she said that, they're all nonchalant with it. When they call her and say they can't find, Nolan's not with them, they're like, oh, it's okay, we're going to help you find her. We're going to, this is someone's child. That you all were with, and then, so we all understand what's going on now. But Carlos Moore, he brought a great point up. He said, okay, let's just start with the fact that who had his phone? Because if Nolan was asking for his phone, and then someone had his phone, and obviously someone had, and the family had to actually locate the phone. Y'all know it wasn't
they had to find it.
Yeah, they had to find the damn phone. So
you didn't want to just bring it forward.
Yeah, if I had my friend's phone initially, I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, I found his phone. He must have dropped it.
When we called him at 11, when we called him at 11, I would have made sure
it would have been right
Wait,
away. Right,
I have the phone too.
And that adult lady was there on the scene. She was actually at the island. So she was one of the rare adults that was there at the island. And so this, what it sounds like to me. And of course, we have to allow the due process happen. We have to allow all the investigation. We know what's going on, but this scenario sounds like there was an argument, and I almost can guarantee it was an ego thing, and probably has something to do with girls, and one side getting upset that the other guy's probably getting a lot more attention. There's some back and forth. I believe possibly that Nolan was either obviously murdered or killed in someone, or pushed off of that boat, or possibly it was like if they're saying they left him behind, they're probably like, well, they got an argument, we're out of here, and peeled off on him and just left him out there. But it's sad, and the stories are not making sense, and I'm glad the family's doing their own private investigation.
Yes, and also an independent autopsy was also funded by Colin Kaepernick. Everybody knows him, famous football player Kaepernick. But I'm glad he was able to fund that private autopsy so we can get more answers. It's horrific. I wouldn't even know what to do if I was in the case of Christine and her husband. Like, I wouldn't even be able to do an interview. I don't know how she's smiling and laughing through the interview, because I would have been like in pieces. Like, she has a strength that's unmatched. So shout out to that family. And I was a little confused at first, because I noticed that his last name was Wells and theirs was what was their last name? Like a different last name from his. But they said that he kept his mother's maiden name, I believe. When he was born, he didn't get the married name of the parents.
They might have not been married yet if they when they had him. I'm not sure, but they might not have been married.
So he got the because I was like, wait, is that their biological child, or is he adopted? I was confused, but I did a little research on that. He is their child, and that's just a name on the birth certificate at the time. But yeah, this whole thing is just very confusing. Definitely tampering with evidence, deleting messages, deleting Facebook, a lot of suspicious behavior, even Snapchat, because Snapchat shows you when you delete a message, so it is there. And how do you retrieve these messages? Like, does these social media platform allow you to retrieve deleted messages? I'm not sure how that works, but
Oh, I'm sorry, DJ Chin. Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I think that would be a key part of this investigation, getting those deleted messages or videos or whatever that was deleted, text messages, Snapchats, anything from social media that it seemed like it's a cover up.
From my experience, yes, it's possible to retrieve all of that information.
Oh God! Oh Lord, have mercy, TT. What you been up to out there?
She's been investigating.
They can get it all. Well, listen.
Well, that's good because we need those answers. So
right, you're right. But you know what? Think about this, y'all. The simplest thing. Sometimes if we just keep it simple, and I believe somebody was saying this as well too. But listen, if my friend got discovered and drowned, and we're out there looking. Or they're out there looking for my friend, I'm gonna be with my friend's parents and family until it's all figured out. I'm gonna be at their houses if they allow me. I'll be up all night with them in the kitchen and talking with the family, coming up with a plan where we're gonna search at tomorrow. Doing everything I can to help my friend's family locate my friend. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be sitting back thinking about scrubbing my social medias and deleting texts and not saying, are you kidding me? I'm going to be out there in front of a camera, loud, speaking out about my friend, telling everybody, if you're in the community, come join us. We need to go find Nolan. It's just not adding up. There's something going on. We already know.
Definitely. And the last name of the family was Wansley. It was Christine Elmore Wansley. And then, of course, Nolan Wells is his name. So we definitely send our prayers out to their family and condolences again. And we do hope you guys get some justice.
We're going to stay on this topic every single week. We're going to talk about it. You know, if we just get one inkling of an update, it's just 1 minute of us talking, sharing it.
Exactly. It's definitely heartbreaking. And it's just been one tragedy after another. The next topic is 19-year-old arrested in the Dallas, Texas teen drowning. Are current witnesses' statements and evidence enough to prove guilt? This is a case of 19-year-old Lucas Romper and a juvenile suspect that were charged with tampering of evidence for 18-year-old Daniel Irving, who died in Lake Ray Hubbard. This was back in April, I believe. They went fishing, and his body was recovered in April in that body of water. They were fishing and swimming, and July 9th is when they arrested the suspects for this killing. This is crazy. TT, it sounds very similar to the one we just discussed. What are your thoughts?
Same races and all, right? I do believe that this is enough to, prove guilt, especially with the juvenile coming forward and, stating what happened or whatever. But if he drowned on his own, why didn't either one of y'all come forward from the jump?
Why? Nothing. Exactly.
Y'all threw his clothes and his phone out while also deleting messages of all communications.
There we go.
And that's similar too. It's like a repeat. It's like it happened, then it happened again.
Yeah.
I do get panicking, but who takes all of these measures to get rid of things if you didn't do anything wrong? You knew that an investigation was going to take place, so you knew what you were doing the whole time. And then I feel like he would have never. Because I know me. I don't do too much jumping in water because I don't know how to swim. I'm sorry, y'all. I know for a fact that if he didn't know how to swim, he would have never jumped in a lake. Who jumps in a lake and you don't know how to swim? No lifeguard, no nothing. I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing that they said. They did something. They did something to him too.
Lock them all up, TT.
Well, listen, you'd be surprised.
Literally, everybody need to go to jail.
You'd be surprised. Peer pressure. Sometimes kids want to live up to a certain image. Don't want to tell their friends they can't swim. But I'm
life
not,
or death.
You're right, cousin Jimmy. I've been in peer pressure and I've jumped into bodies of water and can't swim.
They can't swim. So you have people out there that's like that. But this is the part. All right. The caveat here is there's a minor involved who threw the phone. So the gentleman who was locked up, 19-year-old Mr. Roper, if I'm not mistaken, or DJ
Yeah,
Chinny,
Lucas Roper, yeah.
he told the minor to throw the phone out. So if you look at what TT brought up, which was a great point, like how is authorities are not notified and things of that nature. Well, I believe Roper manipulated the minor the whole time.
He coached him, yeah.
And so this is again. But the great thing about this one is that you had witnesses come forward. That minor came forward and spoke about some things who got Roper in the situation he's in now. And so when you have people, this is an example to Nolan Wells friends. Get off your damn asses. Have some damn integrity. Have some damn. Say something. If you know something, say something. Somebody knows what the hell. Did you see all them damn kids at that daggone
there was a lot of people there, yep.
You mean to tell me Nolan decided after 200 people left that he's gonna stay by himself on a damn island?
That don't make no sense.
Man, so to the young man, the young minor that made a statement in this case in particular, he showed a lot more courage than these so-called young adults in Nolan Wells' case, and so that's why we have someone in custody at this moment. And of course, it's sad. Our hearts go to the family of this young man. But it's just another example that I believe you have to know and understand the crowd that you are around. And listen, I know the Nolan Wells case, we got is white kids. In this case, it's white kids and black. But I tell you right now, whether you're white, black, brown, I'm gonna tell you right now, the wrong crowd is the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
The wrong crowd is the wrong crowd. We got kids right now in the inner city following the wrong damn crowd, and their lives is being changed forever, or they're not having a life anymore. So we have to be. These are teachable moments for young people and families to talk about the right crowd, and the right crowd is rambunctious, into the wrong things. These ones that's out here, especially young folks who are out here seeking a thrill. I heard when you hear a young person say they're seeking a thrill, stay away from their ass. I'm telling you right now, when parents and supervision isn't around, that seeking a thrill is what gets their ass in trouble. They're out here doing all types of stuff. I'm telling you what I know. So these are things that I just believe that families should use as teachable moments, but we're glad that someone is in custody in this situation and this family can finally get some answers.
Yes, we definitely send our prayers and our love out to Daniel Irving's family. And even though his death was ruled as accidental drowning, we hope that there is some type of charges placed on those that were involved in his death, because that's just heartbreaking again. Man, this whole topic today is just it's heart-wrenching. Very disturbing. Our next topic, parents confessing to killing a 4-year-old girl. Her name is Javaeyah Harris. Could mental illness could have been an alibi in this case, or what?
I think it's Javaeyah.
What penalty?
I believe it's Javaeyah Harris, but
Javaeyah Harris. I'm sorry.
Javaeyah
Harris. You said oh yes. Is mental illness used as an alibi in this case, or is a penalty, or what penalty do you think the parents should receive for this confession that they made? TT, what are your thoughts on this very disturbing case?
I do not feel like mental illness could play a role in this case, especially if it's no valid history of it. I just think it's plain old evil. Plain old evil. I also feel like the only reason why she called 911 is because it was on her conscience. If she was dead for at least a month, this gives the parents more than enough time to regret killing their child. And that's how I feel about it. I feel like it was a regret type of thing. When they showed the clip of her walking in the courtroom, mental illness didn't play a role in this case. It didn't at all.
And they had a child, another child, and another one, and she was pregnant. Like,
yeah.
What? So that's 3 kids?
Lock them up.
You don't think they're gonna play? Because I believe that she may play the mental illness part in terms of her defense.
I feel like if she play it, I don't feel like the court will rule in her favor. You can play it all day. It just depends on if the court is going to rule it in your favor, and I don't think they will.
And I believe because what it is there could be a mix of bipolar, whatever it is. First and foremost, let's just start with this. Number one, none of that has anything to do or any excuse for what they did to this poor baby. They should be rotting their asses in jail. So let's start there. I think the mental, if they play the mental illness role, they can go to bipolar or something because of the phone call made to law enforcement, which obviously was a lie made up. But then you flip back into the personality to have to do what they did to, or what she did to the child at that time, and then you go into utilizing that different personality or different issue. She mentioned as well too, I believe that the neighborhood isn't bad, and I believe they were having issues, her and that husband before, if I'm not mistaken, a young man. I think there were some issues or some reports of calls being to that home, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I'm just talking from a defense standpoint, just saying if there's an angle, that obviously they'll still get time, and this is a horrendous crime, Lord knows. But there could possibly be a way where they could, or she could anyway, flip it on a mental illness. But I'm trying to figure, I guess the young man, the husband, because I didn't find that he played a part in murdering, but I guess covering up is his part.
I was just about to ask if he got mental illness too, because he didn't say anything. He didn't report what she did or whatever the case may be. I didn't hear anything in regards to his part in all of this.
They're druggies. I'm telling you, right? I know they on some drug. I can tell you that.
They abused this child. She got, May 1st, she was injured. Through June 15th, she was neglected medical attention. And then they used corrosive chemicals on her body. Like, that's just sick. The neighbors reported this, the horrible conditions, and no one from child welfare came out to check on the child. Like, what is happening? I don't know. Like, disturbing. Like, I was just near tears reading this article. It was very, very sad.
Man, our hearts go to Javaeyah Harris. I mean, that right there. And when I saw the parents, I could again, no damn excuse at all. But they're grown, they're adults, they're young adults, but they're adults. I think 22, 21, 23, something around that age or whatever. But the point is that you've seen two people who had no damn reason having sex and bringing babies into this damn world. And I looked at it and I saw some social illnesses and some drug abuses when I looked at both of their faces.
So they let us take all these tests to become like career-driven people, to drive cars, to have businesses. You have to take all these. Why don't we take a test to be a parent? Why don't we have a license to be a parent or a family? Like, come and check the homes before you have these people have, I don't know. Like, when you leave the hospital, I feel like you need to have a wellness check with everybody. Like, do a full background check when they come to the hospital. Make sure that their mental capacity, the baby's going to go into a safe environment. The parents are mentally okay to raise a child. Like, I feel like it just shouldn't just be okay having babies and this happens.
Mentally and financially capable of taking
exactly.
care of you looked at you can look at the outside. Look like they stayed in double wide. And I know, listen, down here we love a double wide to slide. But you can tell that their double wide was a little not well kept from the outside anyway. Listen. But this is a sad story.
Very sad.
I mean, ultimately, obviously, I believe this is in South Carolina, and that whole town came together, the sheriff and everybody. So when you see the sheriff comes out,
hundreds of cops.
Man, listen to me. This couple here may get the death penalty. If I'm not mistaken, I think South Carolina has the death penalty. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're a death penalty state. So they may be be eligible for the death penalty. And if so, I'm sure they're gonna play some part and try to do some use the mental aspect of some disorder, come up with something to try to get them off, or at least get them a lesser sentence.
Do you know, TT, if South Carolina has a death penalty?
I think it does.
No.
Okay.
I think it does.
Listen, you get more scrutiny to purchase a gun. There's background checks. You got to have a licensed firearm, but you could just go ahead and have a million babies and nobody asks you nothing. It's crazy.
That's
yeah.
good. DJ Chinny, that's a good idea though.
It is a good idea. Shoot.
Wow.
A permit to be a parent. You got to have a permit.
But then what about postpartum?
What about it? That's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, so like how do you separate the two? Like when you check the house before,
you do mental checks, you do wellness checks. Okay. You do follow-ups.
Hey, listen, TT.
We gotta protect these babies.
Back in our days with welfare, they did wellness checks with welfare. You had a social worker who stopped by the house every single month to make sure no man was in the house and all people that you're reporting as your children are there. And we received big.
And I feel like with that, with times changing, I don't feel like the social workers care that much anymore.
Now, I don't think it's the social workers. I think it's the system. It's the system. There's plenty of social workers out there. It's the system who's taking away the budgeting and funding for these social workers to be able to do their job. TT, we used to receive anybody out there been on welfare before back in the days? Big old cans, white cans of peanut butter. It said peanut butter on it, TT. It won't color on it. It was white wrapping with black words that said peanut butter and black outline peanuts. We had big blocks like this of cheese and butter. And it just said butter. It was just big. It wasn't. I'll tell you right now, DJ Chinny, it wasn't. What's some of the famous butters out there?
Betty Crocker.
It wasn't Betty Crocker.
What is that? Country Crocker, whatever it's called.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, that damn butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
That butter was thicker than Janet's hips. I'm telling you right now. Oh, Janet used to wear the sundresses. I tell you right now, butter thicker than her hips. I'm telling you.
You're a mess. But definitely leading into our next topic, about delivering guns through the mail. Is this safe for America? It's like I was just saying, we run background checks with federal agencies to make sure that the person buying these guns, is capable and mentally able to own a weapon. So why not do the same to protect our children? But go ahead, TT. You can speak about these gun deliveries in the mail. What are your thoughts?
Unsafe. That is to me. That's just it's just unsafe to me. Like they said in the video, fraud plays a factor in it. Delivering to the wrong address plays a factor. If you can deliver my $1,000 pair of shoes, if you can deliver my $1,000 pair of shoes to the house 3 doors down from me, then you can deliver a gun to the house 3 doors down from me.
Oh my God, I 3 doors down.
Yes. If you're gonna do that, then I know you can do that with a gun.
Right.
But like you said, wrong address, stealing packages, certain people just not supposed to have guns and all that stuff. I feel like they're trying to make, like, I feel like they're making the gun situation a bigger issue when they think of things like this. I feel like it should be more strict to get a gun rather than like, oh, we're just gonna deliver it to your front door. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why are we? Here you go. Here's your gun.
We're making it easier than making it more challenging.
This online.
As opposed to
this online. Here you go.
It's crazy. We're doing the opposite.
And then another thing is anybody can sign. Anybody when a delivery person comes to your door, anybody can sign for that package. Anybody can sign for the package. So how are you gonna?
They're gonna make the person that purchased it be the signer of the package. Yeah. Okay.
How can you say that that's going to be the way that it's going to be? How can you say that? Because when my shoes come to the door, when my shoes come to the door, they said that all that's
stole your shoes.
They said that all of that is going to be on a computer though.
Oh,
so
God.
It's still no way to like clearly verify.
It's unsafe.
In the article, it's just unsafe. It's no way around it other than stating that it's unsafe.
And it's unnecessary.
Why is that even being thought of?
Exactly. Why are we making it easier to get guns?
You want me to tell you
the way
why?
They are.
Tell us why, cousin Jimmy.
My damn, you see this? You see this on the top? America, do you see this?
He got an X again? He got an X?
He got his X again. You damn right, because he still has not fixed the Iran issue. Anyway, it's because of this. And I'm going to tell you why. Because all this is doing is trying to create legislative to drive more revenue for those gun companies who are in the back pockets politically. That's all it is. The National Rifle Association, the NRA, yes. This is all trying to push legislation. You have gun owners who are telling you, this shit isn't safe, man. Hell no. I have to turn people away who come in the gun store with a damn bad attitude.
Coming drunk.
Or alcohol.
Yeah. Hell no. We don't want to be doing that. Are you crazy? But all that is, if you think about it, we have some smart people, right? So why would smart people be thinking of doing something damn dumb? The only way smart people would think of something like that is because there's money involved. It's money involved. There's backdoor deals. It's trying to make these companies richer than rich while their man, my cousin, is in the damn White House. It's all about making money for his folk, but that's not safe and that's not smart at all. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the National Rifle Association is behind this. They have to be, because obviously they represent all the gun companies out there, and so of course, listen, we're all about having down here. We want our weapons. We're all about having a weapon, protect yourself and things like that. But someone that's responsible, someone that is eligible, and doesn't have a criminal history. They're talking about you can go do this background
or mental illness.
Do you know what AI can do right now and fake out some folks? And then I dare you try to deliver. You know how folks will have you set up a delivery at a fake home or a wrong address and be outside lurking for the delivery guy. You pull up, if you come down here off of Bankhead or go to Detroit on the east or the west side, or carry your behind out to the BX and have some young YNs who ordered a gun. They already got a plan. They got a couple of them.
I was about to say, not even the delivery guy.
Your ass is not. You're not leaving here without giving them that damn gun. They're gonna take the gun and gone. This is just it's outrageous, but they're trying to do it legislatively. See, the key to this country is if you can get it in the law, it's a done deal. So
crazy. I told you to divorce your cousin. You don't want to listen to me. You can find a legal affidavit.
DJ Chinny, I'm trying to find a piece of thread right now because I'm hanging on by a piece of my ass is actually. I'm hanging on.
Just divorce him. We'll forgive you. It's okay. Just divorce him.
This guy's been pissing me. The Iran war, they're still bombing. He promised us that was going to end. Gas prices went down and back up. I'm telling you. I'm
going to find you the paper and documentation to file a divorce from a family member, okay? I got you.
I'll tell you. Hey, DJ Chinny, I'll tell you right now.
You need to stop owning that man as your cousin.
It's sad, DJ. It's sad. And the damn guy who disrespected my lady, Michelle Obama, who was at my cousin's White House UFC fight. You know what I got for him, DJ Chinny?
What you got?
Hey,
oh, boy.
I got a damn boot for his ass.
I thought it was something we had to censor.
He disrespects Michelle Obama. He did that at my damn cousin's event, at the White House event. Disrespecting Michelle. Are you talking about she's a damn man? Whoever his ass is, we report him. I'm going to kick your ass with this boot. I'm telling you right now, disrespecting my lady. So my cousin right now is on thin damn ice, I tell you.
Yes, sir. Speaking of ICE, next topic. ICE agents that killed a father in Texas and then another in Maine, another young man in Maine. Were these killings justified, or is it more examples of ICE agents department running wild?
Let me take this real quick. Go ahead, DJ Chinny, and pass this on to me real quick.
Of course. I was just gonna say, like, it was just very heart touching, like very emotional statement that was given by one of the fathers that passed away. His son gave a touching statement. And go ahead, cousin Jimmy, you can let us know.
I'm sure
what are your thoughts on this.
I'm sure TG probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Why doesn't the ICE agents have cameras? All of
Where's
these
the body
killings,
cameras?
they don't wear a body camera, but they get a chance to act like the damn police.
They're cowboys.
It goes back to legislation. Police have to wear cameras because it's a law.
Mm-hmm.
So TT, I did that because I want to segue to you as, you know, our criminal justice student, and obviously you're into this stuff and you're still learning a lot, but why isn't it that the ICE agents aren't being lumped in with, you know, the category of police officers and being required and having the same laws enforced on them as police? It's just...
Well, I thought law said all law enforcement agencies, like agents, are supposed to have body cameras rolling when they encounter with a civilian or anything of that nature. I thought that's what the law said, but obviously I was wrong, because these people could just go around pulling triggers and no consequences are given to them. And I don't agree with that at all. And I like the fact that the news is emphasizing the fact that, well, you know, they say it's no body cam footage, but or no dash cam footage, but we don't know why. We don't know if that's real. I love the fact that they're emphasizing that, because why? If we know, if the government knows that this is an ongoing issue, and if you're trying to resolve this ongoing issue, why not implement body cam footage? Why not do that? Or dash cam footage? But to talk about these topics, why is shooting the tire out not something that is thought of before shooting the immigrants? Why is that not? If a person is using a car as a deadly weapon, to avoid killing them, why don't you just shoot the tires out?
Have you noticed? Why is that and DJ Chinny, have y'all noticed every ICE incident, the car is being used as a weapon?
Yes,
that's the story. That's what they use for their defense.
And we saw one
because we don't have no body cam footage to justify it.
Mm-hmm. Right, there was the one in Minnesota where the girl got killed, and she was, you know, being a little aggressive with the car. I get that one, but these other ones, there's no footage. We don't know. So now it just seems like every time they're saying just, and I just find it hard to believe a legal immigrant, the first thing they're gonna think is trying to kill an officer
with their car.
They don't know who these guys are because they're coming in unmarked vehicles. Just chase them down. And
so that's going to be your defense. If somebody's trying to do that to me, that's what I'm trying to do. Get out the way or hit them over. Exactly.
No, could it be a tactic, y'all? Because witnesses are saying that when they see ICE officers chasing guys, that the ICE officers are actually ramming the cars first. Mm-hmm. They're aggressively ramming the cars. It's not like they have police sirens and have a process of pulling you over. Exactly. They're ramming the cars. So this is ridiculous. I mean, you know, listen, if they're illegal, there should be a right process on how we handle getting people out illegally so they can get themselves together to come in legally. But just that's not right. This is just, but nobody can. The point I guess we're saying here is that ICE agents should be under the same law requirement as police officers to have body cams on at all times when they are interacting with the public. And I think this is what I think, y'all, legally and law-wise, and we might have to look this up. I might have to put my little research hat on, Miss TT, and look into this, because I believe there may be a caveat they threw in that law that only with American citizens, or only in a certain jurisdiction, whether you're state or federal law enforcement, that you have to, because when they're targeting illegal aliens or illegal immigrants, it kind of gives them a sort of little way to...
little clause?
A little wiggle room to kind of not, you know, follow the policy and law. But that's going to be my homework. I'm coming back next week with an answer on that one.
Yeah, I do want to say something though, because I did a dive on the Houston case to actually see some of the footage that, you know, they had from the incident or whatever, and you can see like we said, the ICE agents cutting him off. The ICE agent actually tried to hit him when he like tried to turn the van or whatever. He tried to hit him, but also they stated that he tried to hit the agent, right? And to hit the agent, you have to go like this, right? like that. Well, witnesses stated that there was no agent in front of the van, but these witnesses are also immigrants. So are we not supposed to believe them?
Mm.
And what happened to the other 3, I believe, workers that were in the van?
Are we not supposed to believe them?
All right, they disappeared, right?
What were their statements?
Exactly. But in all reality, I just feel like being an immigrant should never cause death.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, being Black causes death too. So it's just like, how do you like balance this? How do you balance your ethnicity or anything of that nature and, with death? How do you do that?
It's that's a good point, TT, and I believe it's just treating people with decency. If you catch them, they're illegal. If they're illegal and you catch them, we have a process to apprehend them, get them out of the country where they need to be. If they want to come here, they go through the right procedures to do so. Mm-hmm. But to just be killing people, these are parents.
His son said that he was like almost there to getting his documentation.
Now, I will say this, DJ Chinny, the son said it, but honestly, DJ, it's been 30 years now. We're going to state the facts. It has been 30 years. That's a long time, DJ Chinny, to be trying to figure it out. So, but
if I just feel like if it's illegal. If it should have never cost him, like you said, immigration should never cost someone their life. But I feel like if you know that it's an illegal thing to do and there's a possibility of you being caught, you should jump on it instantly. That's just how I feel. You should jump on things like that instantly.
100%. Yeah, it's just sad that the son had to find out that his father was dead.
Yeah, that was a sad story.
Him bleeding out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely condolences to all the families involved in these shootings.
Yep.
Oh boy. All right, guys. Our last topic for tonight is the White House launches a Freedom gas station. Is it another heist by the president to keep getting rich, or is it a legitimate program to help Americans at the pump?
Listen, y'all can hate my damn cousin, but he know how to make him some damn money. TT, go ahead, TT.
I mean, he is supposed to be a private company.
I mean, he is a businessman. He is a businessman.
Forcing competitors to drop their prices in the Philadelphia area that own gas stations. Even the neighboring gas stations have been lowering their prices to compete with this Freedom Gas competitor. So yeah, it's an initiative tied to the American 250th anniversary celebration. TT, what are your thoughts? Are you supporting this guy? Are you gonna go buy some Freedom Gas?
No.
It's $1. It's
like 50 cents cheaper.
No. No, I'll wait till the surrounding gas stations drop theirs. No. No, funny. Thank you. I don't know. It's just a hard no for me. I do hope that it's legit. I hope these people don't have to do nothing for him when it's all said and stone. But like I said, hey, only time will tell with him. Like you can. For me, it's like I can't predict him anymore. Like I feel like everything we predict, he A, do it, and then he B, turn around, can't on it, and then C, do it again. So it's just like, how can you really say, oh, maybe this is legit, maybe this is something that's about to help the citizens?
It may mess up your car.
Yeah, it may mess up your car. When you go to swipe your car, oh my gosh, fraudulent activity on your account.
Now you gotta go get an electric car.
Anything. Like, no. It's a hard no for me. I won't be going to no Freedom gas station. No. I'll be going down to the Wawa's on Broad Street.
Freedom, listen.
No.
Listen.
And why would you even call it freedom? Like,
hey, TT, the guy's a great marketer. TT, his last
it's red, white, and blue. It's red, white, and blue.
Oh my God, freedom! Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what this is. First and foremost, I think these gas stations are right now only in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. So this is where my cousin likes to hang out. This is where his friends are. But I'm going to tell y'all what this is. This is for all my hood folks out there. This is for my hood folks, my mama's side of the family and all them folks. Let me tell you what this one is here. My cousin ran off from the plug. Do you understand what I'm saying? he has the plug on oil and gas. Who's the plug on oil and gas, America? Venezuela. Y'all forgot we took over that country, who was one of the big oil producers, and we control the oil.
He kidnapped the people.
Listen. We control the oil. And then guess what? When you have this war going on with Iran, I said this weeks ago. This was all a strategy to say what? We're gonna block Iran from making money off of oil. And force the people to do what? Come to us. So now when we're getting the oil for a low price, we can come out and hit the block.
That was the plan all along.
It's straight margin. And I can drop my gas price 50 cents lower than the competition because I got the shit basically for free. So this is all this is, running off with the plug. That's running off from the plug. That's all it was.
What Jay-Z said, I'm a hustler, baby.
This is hustling if it's anything that we can take from my cousin's presidency, if it's anything, DJ Chinny and Miss TT, is that this man understands how to get to the bag. If it's just for himself or his own family, he knows, and he's using this seat.
And his allies. Don't forget his allies.
Correct. He's using this seat as an opportunity to build up his family's empire and build up the empire of his friends and peers while he got 2 or 2.5 more years left of this journey.
He's been making billions since he's been in office.
His children burned.
Let him say he got 5 more years.
He ain't got, listen, the only president who had more than 2 terms was FDR. The only president in the United States created an amendment that can't happen again. And FDR was needed because a lot of stuff that shouldn't be happening is happening, but hey. Right.
Hey. A lot of stuff that's in the Constitution is just being whoop. Oh.
Yeah, well, you ain't lying about
let's
that.
Reverse that Uno reverse. Uno reverse. That's what they doing to us.
About that. You ain't lying. But this is all that is, DJ Chin. I'm telling you right now, listen, they got free oil. It's just
freedom oil, free oil.
Free oil. Now they still charging us $3 whole dollars and 47 cents.
If it's free, right?
It's free, and you ain't even giving it us for $2.50.
If he do that,
it's gonna look sus. It's gonna look sus.
Yeah.
He got to make it make sense.
Right.
Well, if anybody with 2 eyes is watching this channel,
we shifting the culture. We telling you how it is.
So you know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it is.
Real.
That oil was free, y'all. We know it was free, and he's still taxing us for
that freedom oil.
Oh,
that's hilarious, man. Y'all know how to turn a sad show into a comic show, huh?
It's always that last topic, yo.
Crazy. All right, guys, let's wrap up our show today with Chinny's positive vibes. Man, I want everybody out there to just keep building, keep growing. Don't let nobody set you back. And if you do get a setback, it's going to make you stronger. You're going to come back even 10 times stronger. Stay focused, stay blessed, stay grateful for your blessings. And remember to shift the culture. That's all I got for today's show, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we love y'all. Peace out.